Rasputin's brilliance hits again. What a wonderful Scott. What a wonderful web of lies he has written.
You should have tried to deceive him first, because it's better that he thinks it's the truth than he tries to deceive.
Everything will already be seen as a lie whenever the brother is concerned.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I lied to him or not.
Okay.
And I tell the Duke, and it's like, with the whole entire plague on the city, it would have happened either way if I was here or not. It was by the time I went out to investigate it, it was already been well in progress for a long time.
Yes, more will be told to you when you reach up here. If you don't mind, though, a pact needs to be struck among me and my crew, me and my officers. We will see you soon. Yeah, ends the communication as he says, "Come now, officers. We have a pact to make."
Where to?
I guess in the trophy room.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to...
Do you have 4 to 6 secondary objectives for this compact? And they have to be legitimate secondary objectives?
Legitimate?
Kill Nurgle, kill Nurgle, kill Nurgle, kill Nurgle.
No.
No, it's... First part is to get the pirates and the people to see eye to eye. To put secondary objective is to make sure the Duke is a puppet monarch.
Okay, for this compact, its scope is going to be an undertaking, which is the smallest one.
Mm-hmm.
Who is going to be the anointed for the compact? Actually, firstly, who are the participants? Who is participating?
Honor would like to participate, but he hasn't seen this.
Yeah, he is out of.
He's out of action. Rasputin, maybe, if he wants to.
It really depends. Jesse was kind of putting for Rasputin's kind of neutral in the entire issue. He's wanting to sit back and see who, if you prove yourself worthy of being the...
Yeah. Now, Bronner looks around and says, "You choose the anointed one. I cast my vote for myself."
And I, myself.
Okay, so how I have it is it's Devona, Fronner, Jistara, and Viz.
Mm-hmm. But Viz is on the other ship.
What?
Well, she's came over. She's come over.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know it was on a different ship.
Yeah, you were talking with the tech.
For in-game context, you were kind of had to stay over the ship for a little bit on the Voyager to help fix the machine spirit, but by now, this time, you've come over.
Yeah.
Now, that was what you were doing when you were purging the ship's core.
How did I feel when I was over there? Did I feel judged?
You were generally dealing by yourself, and well, the Neanders were just kind of there. The Neander Honor Guard was there to guard you. You didn't really come into contact with any people from the actual ship's crew.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no. Bronner says, "I put myself as I cast my vote myself as the anointed one."
I will second that. You are the captain of the ship and have given us each opportunities that we wouldn't have else, that we might not have if we would have stayed where we were at.
My character says, "Whatever, let's just do it."
Okay, you already know our arrangement.
Very well. I will take the role as the anointed one.
So, what is the primary objective of this?
To take this planet in the name of Slanesh.
Hell.
Conquer. the pot in the name of Slaneshta. Okay, so your secondary objectives. First secondary one.
Cleansing the plague and eradicating any stragglers.
That's eliminating the Nurgle plague, which I would say is about, give or take, 2 infamy. You can gain 1 to 5 infamy per secondary objective, depending on its exact difficulty.
What about
done a lot of the groundwork for it to start with. I mean, honestly, all you need to do is disperse it, so that'd be more of just 1 infamy.
What about making powerful allies? That would be a good one.
Oh, we've already got that
it's
one.
a little broad. What would you determine?
Say,
You could recruit all of the mountain men.
Yeah, recruiting mountain men's a good one.
I was also thinking for exotic animals too.
This is not really a exotic planet. Okay, let me see. On it.
Let's see now. There's
also one thing is that it's not. It's also for to conquer it. The thing is, however, these people are. Also, one thing is that after taking the problem, one thing is that considering the current situation, you need to kind of reestablish the hierarchy of the planet.
yeah, that makes it easy right now. It's all this, so we can easily put whoever we want on there. But the last objective.
I think one secondary objective should be finding courageous leaders to exalt to higher places upon the planet. So we
finding lieutenants, finding pawns.
Exactly.
Yeah. And of course, everybody knows Bronner's personal stake in this now.
So the first thing is eliminating the Nurgle plague, then trying to take positions of finding pawns to take positions of power in planetary government. Also, one problem is that one thing I will bring up is that
Bronner picks up a mysterious note.
No.
No,
that one's not really. That's not really something relevant to this. And that's not really something relevant to this, Miles. One thing is that also one thing you have to keep in mind is this planet is a feudal world. Your manufacturing capacities are about as low as they come.
Yeah, that's one reason why I made a deal to get a manufactorum and everything else to get this planet jump started.
Yeah, to get it up to speed.
One thing would be a third objective would be, which would go along with conquering, would be educate the population. Because not only do you have to jumpstart it, you have to teach these people.
Yeah. So we also have to get people who know how to work the weapons together and stuff.
That's why you're saying educate the population, or basically it would just be modernize or industrialize. The population.
Indeed.
So they go. In this rule, I will go for 2 infamy. Basically for eliminating the Nurgle plague, 1 infamy. Finding pawns to take positions of power, 1 infamy. Industrialize the population, 2 infamy.
Educating the population.
What?
Educating the population.
That's what I mean by industrializing.
Oh, okay.
You are educating them.
I thought the industrializing would be more like you building the factories.
Well, you need them to be. I'm going to take in the fact is you build the factories, you teach them how to work the shit, so they don't blow the damn thing up. So you don't lead. So the second you don't warp jump out of the system, it goes boom.
All right. Well, we're gonna need steady resource income.
Again,
rules on safely using nuclear power. Don't.
We've got.
You have 3 objectives at the moment, but the thing is dealing with the Nurgle plague. The problem would be the final one would be eliminate any competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nurgle cult.
Yeah, we need to get rid of Blight. We need to get rid of what little Nurgle is left.
Yeah, and eliminate any competition for control of the planet, which I'm gonna keep at 2 infamy because you gain infamy just for doing. I mean, you gain infamy for killing, or for whoever kills Blight or Pest will gain infamy for killing champions of chaos.
Now, I got a question. If Clover was the one who killed the Blight, would Clover become the prophesized one?
That depends on. Thing is that you guys keep on focusing on Blight, even though I was really specific to a thing of it being a being of Nurgle. I mean, and yeah, it could be a being of Nurgle. I mean, it was generally the person who eventually, who is also do realize. Actually, this is something. What's his face? Damn it, Jesse, you have to be off. This is something Jesse knows, which the rest of you don't, and he actually knows the true demonic force.
Well, I made
and Pest. And also, out of character, what prevents them from summoning him? And then you have to deal with the Herald of Nurgle.
Here, look. I made a deal with Jesse. He didn't tell me the information yet.
Yeah, I'm saying out of character, he does, since he's here and none of you guys know that he is, as is me being out of character. And also, me also shooting for the fact is, Devona is, it was very vague. It wasn't like, you kill Blight. It was because I made it vague, as in, what the real, truly eliminating Nurgle from this world.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't just leave it to one person, because easily, well, Devona or Justara could kill Blight.
The only reason why...
Well, shit.
The only reason why Frauner's after Blight is because Blight went ahead and tarnished him. That's why I'm fixated on him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And so with those 4 secondary objectives, let's see. God damn it, pages. Open up faster. Anyone here have the Black Crusade book open to the compacts? I think it's like at 275 or something.
I have the Black Crusade book open now. 275.
I think that's compacts. It's probably around there.
Yes, it is.
So basically, for undertaking, it's 3 infamy for completing it.
Yep.
Okay. And also during that time, if you want, you can keep with these 4 secondary objectives. That's enough. I think that kind of covers everything you need, or everything you would need for the planet. You know, eliminate Nurgle Plague, finding pawns to take positions of power in planetary government, industrializing the population, and eliminate any competition for control of the planet. And also, here's one thing you guys can whisper to me if you want to or not, is personal objectives you guys have. Unless you want to be open about what your personal objective is for the compact. Which you can have one, a personal objective.
Has Viz noticed Cat's healing powers?
Viz noticed Devona's flesh shaping stuff?
Yeah.
Probably.
Will Conrad have a compact in this for a personal objective, or none whatsoever?
He's not really a part of it, so I was saying Conrad's a little
screwed.
A little screwed on the endeavor, because he's you have to all be there. And well, the thing is Conrad could completely, Conrad is, as I put with the thing, and I'm pretty sure most of the people got it, is Conrad is prophesized as being one of the people who will be the chosen person. So who knows? Maybe they summon Scalathorix. Scalathorix wrecks everything, but just coming right out of med bay, Conrad jumps in and he saves the day.
It's like, okay, I am fully healed from my shattered ribs and stuff. Okay, time for another fight. Pretty much.
What? This is something a personal. Okay, what do you mean by studying demonic flesh?
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean? The demonic flesh of one of the Nurglings?
No, I kind of want to study a herald or something like that. If there's something really big's going to come out.
Study demonic flesh of herald.
Yeah.
Of a herald. Just a herald daemon.
Yeah.
Kind of goes without mention that Bronner is the one who kills Blight for his.
Okay, that could be it, where Bronner's personal objective is killing Blight.
Mhm.
I mean, Kat knows that they're now summoning demons, so she would figure they would summon heralds and other things.
Any idea for what Daniel would be interested, or Viz would be interested in? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not really relevant to the thing, but damn it. Internet Explorer. No, it's okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have a
No,
goal?
That's why I'm asking few of you to
I know. I hear an alert.
Yeah, the thing is, it's okay. I got it. I got Viz's personal objective. Now, Clover, does Aura have anything? You don't need to have a personal objective. It's just a way of getting a little bit of extra infamy. Because you can gain 1d5 infamy for if you succeed in your personal objective.
But it comes up. I kind of already succeeded in my personal objective. Go to the planet and obtain a servant of the highest quality.
Yeah, but I already gave you infamy for that.
And I might tell you later. I was like, I'll probably, if I can't think of another one, I'll tell you.
Okay.
By the way, Viz doesn't really care about the planet.
I don't know. You were very interested in the alien sword. I think you might have a personal idea of what you want to do after the planet's been taken.
I mean, there have been mentions of.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, a good one would be to find out where the Xenotech's from, or find more of it.
You have one personal objective. You can't have more than one.
I'm saying, like, the one I already told you would be a later one.
Yeah, that could be a later one, but if you did get my whispers to you, I did kind of tell you what Sigma Gamma figured out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So that would be much later anyways. So I guess the one I just told you would be a good one for now.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for now.
Or that.
Maybe
Duh.
Yeah, maybe I could tell Fronner. Maybe we could pump some information out of the mountain people. See if there's any plants that we can. Any rare plants.
By mountain people.
The barbarians in the mountains.
Whatever Johanna is.
Yeah, she's a barbarian in the mountains. That's why she's not affected by the plague. Because they're testing it on the more populated areas and not the little tribesmen in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the barbarians know more about the land, so you can pump them for some information about some rare plants that could be a drug for healing, or a drug that I could use my cultivating skills to cultivate for profit.
Yeah.
Okay. And they might have a lay of the land and understanding, for
They might
For,
be heavily nomadic for all we know.
well, they could. It depends. Even nomadic.
Heck,
cultures
Vikings
burn
like
over the land.
Vikings like new drugs to go berserk on.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly, but
Well, some did.
oh man,
That's the berserkers, though.
But yeah, actually though, Denova does get Bronner does talk to Denova real quick about making friends on.
that would. What you really have? I mean, the thing is you told me that your honor guard and your Neander crew tend to abstain drugs. They tend to not really get drugged up.
Yeah, but friends on is the frenzy drug.
Yeah, but I'm just saying is.
They tend to
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have that lying around, and Devona would have to make some.
make some. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
Now, if she has the proper resources to make some is another question.
Well, we all know Frenzo is actually just a crack cocaine, so.
No, it's not.
I know exactly what it is and know how to make it.
Then
Would,
make it.
You can be used. It can if you go to Eocanthos, you can use the ghost fire pollen to make it. Nice. I'll give you good luck for slipping past the Imperial Navy blockade around Port Wander.
would we have any type of... I guess we probably wouldn't have any, since I'm probably using all the chemical resources on the virus.
You never know. It depends. It's not exactly said what the drugs have to be made out of it. You might have something on here. There might be something on world that can be used similar to it, or you might be able to manufacture a synthetic version of it.
I mean that's if we don't get enough experience today, though.
The thing is that you do okay. But Clover's going to tell me later. So you guys have your personal objectives. So okay. Finally comes the point: is who will you dedicate this compact to? I'm guessing
Ash.
Corn.
Get out of here, Conrad. We don't like you.
Slanesh, because
No,
it's the
because-
only god that I know that I don't hate.
No, it's like this. Who do we think of this? Let's go against. Let's dedicate this all to Nurgle, even though we're going fully against him.
Okay, let's go. Sins of
forgive
the
us,
flesh.
infamy.
Yeah. Sins of the flesh. So you basically Bane for currently until the end of the compact. You all get a +5 to your fellowship. Temporary.
Temporary.
So
after
just
the
put that
compact's
in
over,
at
then-
temporary +5.
So suddenly our tongues become all snake-like.
Not exactly. But it just Slanesh is the ultimate hedonist and enjoys all pleasures, great and small. Any compact dedicated to she who thirsts temporary grants each heretic involved in the compact a temporary gain of +5 bonus to his fellowship during the duration of the compact.
So where would I put that? Just on my fellowship, or?
Yeah,
Somewhere
put that on your fellowship. I'll keep in mind that, hey, you guys, when the compact is done, -5 to all of your fellowships.
Okay, cool.
I'm now at 50 fellowship. Yay!
Runner here.
So, with a, as you make out this compact, this, you basically take human skin. You basically take human skin from one of the poorest experiments Devona's been working on. You take a skin that has been turned into, it's been like scraped off, so it's kind of paper. It's basically used that to write on, and in an ink of blood, not an ink of blood, in an ink of intoxicating perfumes. You write down this compact in dedication to Slanesh. And then you all take a turn. Pricking your fingers and to sign it.
I'm intending to stay neutral.
My blood.
Just Tara, are you accepting this compact? It's the group had, Fronner is put in. Okay. Is there going to be a problem with the compact? Do we have to put it unaligned or undivided, or is it going to be... I mean, you don't have to turn your alignment to Slanesh, but Clover, Jastar's borderline Slanesh.
No, it's like if you look at it, I'm borderline Slanesh or Zinch.
What have you done, Zinchi?
What?
What have you done, Zinchi?
I come up. I've been using like when it was with Daniel. I just used a whole bunch of logic and just using logic and my wits to solve problems.
And
That
stealth.
has nothing to do with long-term manipulation or anything. And anyway,
Yeah, I've been working on long-term manipulation, but then things went to shit.
yeah, but also you go into hedonism into the fact that, well,
You
you
bang
know.
the princess. You bring little girls.
I mean, whatever. You don't have to be. This doesn't automatically dedicate you to Slanesh. You can serve unaligned and have a compact to Slanesh.
Yeah, this isn't like it's going to give you any points. To
Yeah, it
Slanesh.
won't force you to become aligned to Slanesh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like me and Frano could do this to Korn, even though we're his mortal enemy.
But you will have to do. You can do it. How I said for compacts is one thing is that if you're dedicated to an opposite god, to an opposing god, you can go along with it, but you can attempt to, in order to keep your god from getting angry at you, you can attempt to, for your part of the compact, you execute it in a way that pleases that god.
You eating ice cream, Daniel?
Cereal, actually. Sorry.
So I'm just saying is that Clover, you do not have to be dedicated to that god, to Slanesh, to be a part of a compact to Slanesh.
And you won't get punished either.
Yeah, you won't get punished. You're unaligned. In fact, that's actually one of the best parts for compacts, is because when you're unaligned, you don't have to worry about appeasing any of the gods. You know, you don't really have to worry about it.
All right.
Yeah, me and Frowner, if we had done with something with Nurgle or Korn, we'd end up having to do something all Slaneshi with it.
Yeah, you'd have to try to warp it in a way that would appease Slanesh.
Which wouldn't be hard, because the only people we have to kill are Nurgling. The rest is completely Slaneshi. We just have to make friends, which is a Slaneshi trait.
The thing is not just making friends is a Slaneshi trait. The thing is how you, like, saying in a way of, you're bringing, say for if you're a part of the Blight, Czars, and Pests compact to bring this plague to this realm and create this plague and do all that stuff in the name of Nurgle. If you guys were Slanesh and part of that compact, you could twist it around instead of, while they test it on this world, you also turn what remains of the population into worshippers of Slanesh.
Okay.
Or, you turn it into a realm of, or you erect shrines to Slanesh across the planet and turn the population into hedonists based on, Slanesh, fully dedicated to Slanesh.
That's funny.
Or if Korn had something
shrine.
about that, Korn would be, like a Korn follower would be a bit thing where they would have to go about and basically murder shit. Or also, since Korn is against wrecking subtle plans, and this plan requires a bit of subtlety, it would be wreck the plan in the most convenient way possible.
Oh, you mean like I would do?
Yeah, if you were part of if you were considering the fact you killed Blight and basically ruined their you killed Czar and basically ruined their compact, because you killed their anointed. Just saying for Clover, Justara can get into this without being forced to go Slanesh.
Okay, yeah, because I'm planning on staying neutral.
Oh yeah, but you can, but the problem is they don't screw you being neutral, saying, oh, you can only go to compacts, chaos, undivided. No, that'd be fucking stupid.
Actually,
even Abaddon has launched Black Crusades in the name of some of the different gods.
I was thinking though, like, if one compact was like a cornet compact to collect skulls, well, the Slaaneshi way of doing it would be to fuck the skulls before you collect them.
Or it could just be how you collect the skulls. It could be while corn would be about doing it quickly. Slash would be you collect them in ways that you kill your opponent in a way that appeases Slanesh, such as force feeding a person until their their innards explode, or killing a priest by causing their their brain to burst from basically putting them in and basically forcing them to listen to the extreme amplified versions of Imperial Creed chants. Okay. Like with the volume put so high up, it eventually causes their brain to break.
You like mine?
So
see, the thing is you people always think Slanesh is all this is just carnality and it's just sex.
No, I know.
True Slanesh worshippers soon learn to delve into much darker pleasures than that little passe bodily pleasure.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. It was a joke.
Yeah, same for me. Because the first thing I think of is Slanesh with sex, but I know Slanesh involves addiction to sound, addiction to pain, addiction to feeling, addiction.
It's desire put into its greatest form.
Yeah.
Desire for the senses, yes.
No, it's desire altogether.
With this compact, as you all pledge, and Viz is okay with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, with this compact, and you basically you prick your fingers to sign as your offering, and you pledge this compact in the name of Slanesh to bring this world to make this world become another of she who thirsts the main, and may your souls face damnation if you fail in this endeavor.
In other words, don't fuck up.
So I guess that means
unless you want to get some corruption. 1d10 plus 5.
So that means
as counting as a failure.
Blight have now got their souls damned because they failed.
They're not. They just gain corruption.
Oh.
That's the thing is damnation. Is you gain corruption and you gain and also you lose the chance of gaining all that infamy.
Alright, Conrad Brothers bring up a thing. If your personal goal is to kill, like, Blight, if someone else does that,
they can do that and completely wreck your objective. And your personal objective, people can come in there and wreck it, and you don't get the infamy.
But you don't get the corruption either, right?
But you don't gain corruption for failing personal objectives. You only gain a corruption for failing the primary. You failed the compact. The personals are not a part of the compact. That's what you can do on the side while you're trying to complete it.
So just the primary and the secondaries we have to
succeed. So you need to complete the secondaries to complete the primary.
Yeah, no, I understand that completely.
That's how it's generally set up. You complete the secondaries to complete the primary. And if the only thing is you gain corruption if you get to a point in which you cannot complete the primary objective. As in, this world conquering it in the name of Slanesh, what if the entire population gets killed off? That kind of makes it impossible for you guys to take them over in the name of Slanesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's when we start doing, like, the Necron voodoo.
Just some other ways that could just railroad it in general.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware of what's going on.
Like if some other force, actually I wouldn't have some other force, but if you guys did this earlier, it could be if some other force comes in here and takes it, and if you guys did not appease what's called to Leonis, his ships could have taken this planet. He could have taken this planet, and that would have railroaded your compact because you did not eliminate all the competition.
No, but we did now, so.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if he was not, you did not form an alliance with him, he could have, he would have been a factor which would have caused a lot of problems. But anyways, okay, with that compact made to Slaanesh, and you dedicate it to Slaanesh, what's the game plan? You know they're summoning daemons.
Yep.
I'd love to do that.
You kind of have an idea where Blight is. He's not being, well, subtle. You have no idea where Pest is.
Well, since
All
we
you
know
is that there's daemons and whatnot attacking Pure Hub City, but they have not. But there's nothing. But you're not sure if Pest is staying in Pure Hub City or how she is reacting to the fact that the compact failed. Blight looks like he doesn't give two shits.
well, I say we go after Blight, since he seems to be the only one we have an idea of where he's at.
I would agree with you there. GM, you did get my messages, right?
No. Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken or rice.
That would kind of, if you could make a compact between yourself, with just you, I could say maybe that could count as a compact. But don't worry, if you do fulfill that, you will gain infamy in the name of Slaanesh, because that is very Slaaneshi in nature.
Oh, you're talking about his goals?
Yes, it would be very Slaaneshi in nature, and he would gain infamy for completing that. He doesn't actually have to count it as a compact.
Do I get points for making beautiful arts of flesh?
Depends. I mean, for the thing is not only do they have the beautiful arts of flesh, if you're making them in the way of for a glorifying act, but the thing is not only do they have to be depends on the determination of beautiful. I mean, it could depend. Like if you make a beautiful creature that is like a but the thing is perfection is generally for Slaanesh is something beyond what most mortals can even attempt to accomplish.
Yeah, I know, but she still has a certain level of goal of how she understands that she can't.
It would depend on what would be mean as something as beautiful in Slaanesh's eyes.
I mean, she understands that she can never reach perfection. That's why she's after demonhood, so she could continue on her work past mortality. But she does have a set limit of what she can do with her mortal life.
What? Boost?
No.
Okay. Not exactly. I guess you could kind of become a noise marine in a sense if you just got power armor and then had one of the things.
No, it's a joke because most space marines don't consider themselves mortal, so
yeah,
he said only mortals can't become perfection, so it becomes a noise marine.
Well, they're space marines, and they kind of
space marines are more of their ego. It's more of their ego, and for how supposedly immortal they are rather easy to kill.
They're ageless, though. I mean, they don't age.
Not exactly. What's the longest living space marine? Only like 1,000 years old. I think that's like the chapter master of the Space Wolves.
I thought a lot of the what's it called?
Blood Angels. There's that use of the warp, though. The warps can. The thing is that how the deals with the warp can prolong your life.
Oh, okay.
But naturally, Space Marines are not infinite in their existence. And also, do realize is how are they going through the warp? Because the Traitor Legions were fucking massive.
Yeah.
And the problem is how warp affects reality. So even though they could technically 10,000 years have passed for the Imperium, it's only been like 100 for them.
Yeah, that is true.
They've been popping in and out of the warp every so often.
So yeah, the Assault on Terra is actually pretty recent for most of them.
It might be. It depends on how the warp has been for them. Some remember the Assault on Terra. Some have allowed that to become blurred behind so many different battles they fought throughout the centuries.
Like, I know some of the Night Lords, it only happened, like, for them, like, for real space, happened, like, thousands of years ago. And for the Night Lords, it only happened like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah, and that's all of that. That's the that's the twisting nature of the warp. So
Yeah.
with this compact made, yeah, you guys are free to pursue it in the name of Slanesh.
For Slanesh!
Let's
Things shall get loud now!
let's gear up and go after Blight.
Yep.
I'm going to get all fresh packs of power cells and put them all in my suit as well.
This is going to be exciting.
Okay. Yeah, Blight is not hard to find, and even from what he generally is, from what you can tell from your report, okay, so who's doing, so what are we, so we're gearing up to fight, but what are you guys bringing?
I'm sure any weapon is better than my las carbine, so I either want a shotgun or a flamethrower to bring with me instead of my las carbine.
I'm gonna put grenades, big supply of grenades on the shuttle so we can do some drive-bys.
That would be really good too. I could help with that.
Okay, let's think about this. Shuttle, flying. They're not made to drop bombs. You're just gonna open the hatch and toss grenades out, and hopefully none of you. You're hoping the grenades, their fuses are long enough to hit the ground before detonating, and two, you're hoping none of you fly out of the ship as it's flying.
Well, we're not gonna be zipping by us. We're gonna hover over a large group and drop a pretty big
And
bomb.
allow Blight to rain uponish you. That's an excellent idea.
I was actually going to soften up Blight's
Or-
entire group with a fucking orbital strike.
Oh
instead
yeah,
of,
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
having Cultist Dylonus go ahead.
The thing is I did look up the things for orbital strike. What Miles was saying about the neg 40, that's actually the command test you need to make for the survivors to get them coordinated. They just have the sky fall on them. They have a good reason to be shitting their pants.
Yeah. Let's start off with an orbital strike.
Yeah. Well, I like that. Have ourselves situated where after the strike happens, we can go in and start mopping.
It says, okay, Miles. It says if you're going off of the book the Battlefleet Cornus book. God damn it! I'll get that out. One of you get out the Battlefleet Cornus and to check up with me. I'm pretty sure it's for orbital strike. Which page is it supposed to be on, Miles?
The core rulebook?
No, the Battlefleet
Okay.
for orbital strikes.
I actually don't have that one.
Visit my Roll20 and pick it up.
Yeah, let's see. Battlefleet.
Mana quality. Da.
Guys, I gotta go for the night, and let y'all know I will be late next week.
That's fine.
So yeah.
Okay, when it's talking about for page 133 for planetary bombardment, it only says a neg 40 to get the survivors under control.
What was the page?
133. 130. Okay, that's wait. He's down. Miles is saying 136. So planetary bombardment need. Okay, it is a neg 40 pilot test, and why is it neg 40? It shouldn't be that hard to in both attacks. It shouldn't actually be that hard to.
Well, you're the GM. You can basically.
It shouldn't be that hard to hit. I mean, I can understand the neg 40 piloting check because you have to get into position, but why you have the neg 40 ballistic skill check, considering the fact you could just, You have the location of the target. You can kind of just pinpoint and fire.
Yeah, and the way GMs I've always seen do it is that it's just 1 kilometer around the general area just gets vaporized.
You have to get really low and aim prompt. No, you don't. They could basically just in orbit. They turn this from the few pictures I've seen of orbital bombardment. You turn the ship so that it's facing the planet, and then fire the guns. And dorsal. These are dorsal guns. You could be sideways and fire. That's for lance weapon. You could fire dorsal sideways. You know, they can hit the side arc, which you would be firing on. It's not really moving fucking fast in comparison to the ship. That's mostly why you would have such a heavy, such a penalized for the pilot check, because you're attempting to keep up with the planet. That's why you'd have a -40 pilot check. Once you're keeping up with the planet, you should easily be able to fire.
Alright, we're losing people on account of how late it is, including me.
Okay, do people want to end it here?
Sure. Doesn't matter to me.
We can end it here, and then next week,
orbital bombardment.
Yeah, next week we'll start up with orbital bombardment. I love the fact that you guys have taken so long talking. It's like, yeah, you're expecting the world just standing still for you guys.
Well, no, we've kind of hinted on that we want to go forward, but, you know, stuff happens. Like, people been arguing about how we do it. Miles?
No, it's not that, but you guys going about talking a lot, and the orbital bombardment thing, however, makes sense. I just don't really get the -40 for the ballistic skill check. If any, it seems a really high thing, considering the fact we already have to do a -40 to get into position. It should be -40 if you failed the
pilot,
because basically you're just kind of trying to fire while not having the proper vector angle.
Well, you're the GM. You get to decide what's the rules. The rules are just a guideline for you.
If you wanted to, it could be a +10.
Huh?
Heck, if you wanted to, you could have the orbital bombardment at a +10 because of conditions.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you have nothing really stopping you. Okay, Miles is properly explaining it. I think he's saying the rules are probably assumed you're in the middle of a war.
Yeah. Which we're not.
So I'd say -40 pilot check, and then it would be since you already know you don't have an exact location, I would just say it would just be still just a normal ballistic skill.
I think someone sitting on a hill with some magnoculars watching where they're going is.
That's why I say we're set up as well.
Yeah, if you had someone from hills with magnoculars or something, like you dropped a beacon over there, so you would have like a direct thing of. Yeah, the thing is, you have guys with magnoculars or just shuttlecraft going around and them being able to pick out where the thing is. They would be able to guide it in and
kaboom.
Flare going out! Raining fire from the freaking sky!
If you're trying to get yourself in position and match up with speed of the planet, which I would say is a -40 because obviously, yes, the ship moves a lot faster, and you're attempting to keep an orbit for orbital bombardment without crashing into the damn planet.
You do realize that it takes a long time for something to get pulled out of planets.
Just saying, is that you need to be in the proper orbit.
Yeah.
You need to try to get yourself in the proper orbit over the area and keep there. Yeah, and it's very fine precision. You could just, if you wanted to, just have fun, do what the Inquisition does, and nuke the entire area.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Like, entire planet area.
I'm just down with taking out this entire Newburgh system.
Okay, kill more people.
No, the more people we kill,
Cord is happy.
The more people we kill, the harder it is to get the infrastructure back up.
Yes.
Just nuke the area. Nuke the area where they're at in the 1 mile radius around it.
That's all I'm saying is why you would need to be you have to do.
It won't be that hard if we pork like rabbits.
Yeah, and if you just have people, you have people on positions ready. They're watching over, and they are directing where the enemy is.
I mean-
Also telling you, also giving you coordinates if your strikes go off. It's like you fire. It's like, oh, correct your angle, correct your trajectory by such and such degrees to the right.
That's the overall plan.
Okay.
Well,
So if anything is, what are you guys also thinking about doing for Pure Hub City? Because that might also need to be orbital bombarded.
If what we're gonna do is we're gonna have people over here. Oh, hang on 1 second. Let me switch back over. Over here, high in the mountains, where they can keep an eye on the Pure Hub City situation. And what that will do is rather simple. It is basically we got people up here keeping an eye over here, feeding us information on what's going on, until eventually, we got either the call for complete and utter raise of the planet of Pure Hub City to, well, that. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Is basically we have either a shuttlecraft or scouts over here, or maybe even both. Have a shuttlecraft and scouts keeping an eye on Pure Hub City. But if you guys look at the map real quick, if we hit here, we hit that.
Well, dude, you are putting in a 20-kilometer radius is what you have that thing on at.
Well, it's what it's already registered at.
Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, you can minus that down a little bit. But I'm just saying, kind of shorten that up.
It's
I said, like hit where Blight is, and a 1 mile radius around him.
Well, he's right here, isn't he?
Well, generally, he's heading in the direction. Generally, he's about like right here-ish, but this is his general path.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to Newburgh. He's gonna Newburgh, probably kill everything there. Then go about.
Well, if that's the case, if he goes to Newburgh and starts obliterating it, then we'll just bomb that area.
Okay.
I think he's already in Newburgh slaughtering things.
Basically on the outskirts currently.
Oh, so he's like right here?
Ish.
Alright. Okay.
Because when I think of the center of Newburgh, that would be like right here type deal.
Now this is where it shows off where the actual things that look like a city. These little gray bits.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Since the name's off to the side and Pure Up City's above this thing,
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so.
And then Stalwart's above this little gray bit, and Steel Hill's above this little gray bit.
This is just farmland then.
Yeah, this is farmland. This is farmland, farmland and whatnot.
And which farmland's probably all tainted with plague.
Well, yeah, the part the Blight group has come across.
So, I mean, there's that situation there. We got a lot to do and not a lot of time, but you know what? We've got the grid work laid out at this stage.
Yeah, the thing is, you guys made a compact.
Yeah, we've
compact. Now let's see if you guys can succeed in it.
Oh, we will. We are the best.
Okay.
Like light. Hello.
We're all hubris. We think we're the best.
What? Yeah, that's the light of what is it? The light of paramountcy. Your belief that you will succeed no matter what.
Yes, see, I even think that when
it's vainglory. It's vainglory, not paramountcy.
See, I can think I can save a person even if their head's been chopped off. I'll sew it back on in flesh shape around.
You're not an orc. Unless your patient's an orc, I'm pretty sure they're screwed.
It might be an orc. Who knows?
But yeah.
Anyways, experience time.
Yay!
Out here. Okay, if I got this correctly, okay. Oh, Jesse's not here. I'll have to text him what he gets. Okay, then I can. Okay, I gotta modify things. For taking out for basically dealing the entire problem of dealing with the problems with the Voyager and eliminating Czar's mess that he created there is a total of let's see, 200 points. Along with, I'm going to give each of I'm going to give Frauner, Devona, and Viz 100 for their role playing after that, because they did a really good job keeping in character and role playing. Clover, you will get 100 points for role playing because since you kind of came late, your character wasn't able to.
I told you. I don't get off until about 4:30. Y'all just started way too early.
Well, yeah, because for the time we're starting to get off now. I mean, don't worry.
You can't punish me if I can't be here.
Tell that to Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
how many sessions did he go without XP because he wasn't here?
I think it was
when Daniel leaves to go into basic.
I'm gonna Viz is gonna become an NPC.
And basically, we can start when you get home, and you can partake in it fully.
Hey, Venom, could you transfer the information I gave you on Skype to Nick?
Which one?
About, well, I guess I could look into it.
And also for Miles, unfortunately, you weren't really able to do much since Mike problem, but you will also gain 100 experience for Kaiser.
For Kaiser!
Okay, where was I?
I want to know how much Rasputin got. What he did was pretty cool.
Is that he got 200 for getting out of Pure Hub City. There's multiple ways, and then he would also get 100 for keeping in character, going about a lot of his different things, and being also very creative in how he got out of Pure Hub City.
Killing the prince.
And according to everybody else, it'll be just horrible, horrible assassins.
I mean, it's not that he didn't give them an explanation. They can put 2 and 2 together. Creepy man comes into room with Queen. All of a sudden, creepy man with dog with wolf creature, and Queen disappears. Son is dead with knife wound in chest. Entirely hard to connect the dots.
Yeah.
They suggest Rasputin doesn't go by the king anytime soon.
The king's not going to live. The king's most likely not going to be staying alive much longer.
Oh my god.
So I got 300 XP, correct?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
So this is really complicated to copy in message form. So Venom, if could you just inform Nick whenever Viz decides to do something?
Viz wants to be a real boy.
No, technically she doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's why I've been asking. That's why I asked you, Daniel, a bit yesterday. Is what Viz can do? What is Viz's? What's her personality? How she view the Chaos Gods?
Well, I can actually read it to you right now. It's the way me and Venom spoke. It kind of breaks off because I don't want to actually copy everything Venom said.
That's fine.
and it kind of breaks off, and it's hard to understand. But it says
Also,
so.
the thing is that send it to me because I don't want everyone else figuring out how Viz is, so then they can try to manipulate her and abuse her.
Spiker.
I mean, yeah, it's more of just, it would be more something that would be in character with this, and I would just win, you know, yeah. And I don't want to give the other players an unfair advantage over one of their, so basically when Viz becomes an NPC, she'll still be a champion of chaos, she'll still have infamy, and she'll still be able to do stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna end this video.
All right.